Here's our testing apparatus. It's a thick canvas heavy bag on a Pell base, which has been lashed to keep it in some form of alignment with that base, but still allowing for movement. The Maille is held to the bag by large safety pins, also with some degree of flex, trying to replicate at least a little bit like hanging off of someone's body. It is a top-heavy arrangement, like a person in armor, but is a little bit suboptimal. We may revisit this test in the future with a more scientific approach. The Maille we're testing here is 8mm dome riveted mild steel links, and then later on we also tested some 8mm dome riveted mild with solid flat rings interspersed. It's the traditional, I believe it's called 4-in-1 pattern.
An inch of penetration through the Maille. Deformation in the link. Rising thrust. Minimal penetration on the rising thrust. No particularly visible deformation. Half sorting rondel. Barely penetrated. Let's try that again. Ooh, that's it. Link failure. So open arm thrust. Minimal penetration, minimal deformation. Half sorted dagger, and I put it on my hip, which is Mezzano Porta di Ferro. And use hip. We have a burst link. Burst link and significant penetration. Okay, we're gonna do that again. I'm going to do freestanding arms, so not on the hip, but freestanding and cupping the butt. Minimal penetration, no broken link. This rig is being set up to simulate a standing individual who's able to take a back step and absorb some of the shock. That's why we're doing a single point of contact with the ground. It's weighted very wrong. This could, result in somebody getting knocked over. But we're kind of fluffing it a little bit on the experimental design with the lower weight to simulate that ability to back step and absorb a little bit of the hit. So now we're going to look at planting the point, doubling it up, and sinking mass through the Maille. So we imagine. We're trying to simulate, we're in a grappling situation. I get my hand up and I get the point caught in the Maille. I drive body weight down into it. It doesn't look fun, but we're looking at a small amount of tip penetration. And now I'm going to use a hug brace thrust on the hip. Yeah. Significant penetration on the brace thrust, well over an inch of penetration. I should be able to hug that up in farther. Hey Mom. Everybody, this is my mom, Kim.
Hi.
Kim, this is the crew. Interesting point just from playing with this so far, the fine tip does get caught up in the Maille in a very significant way. Like the link deforms around it and you know where the point is and how it's planted in the Maille. We're going to do overhand blow, one big fendente, and then we're going to throw a reverso, off of the elbow push, right? Oh!
That's nothing.
That's catastrophic Maille failure right there. Okay. Holy shit, Rondos are disgusting. Oh my god. Large wound channel, that much penetration. Once it's in, I'll be able to retain my position and drive it deeper into vitals. So big fendente. The reverso will be, let's say I get a hold of this arm right here, throw a strike at me or something. I get this, I clear it, and then from this elbow push position with the cross chamber, I tee off into my opponent. So that'll be our reverso. All right, now we're gonna do the reverso off the elbow push. So I've got my hand in, I'm within elbow pushing distance. I'm gonna withdraw the hand that could be injured, and I'm gonna penetrate with a reverso, hopefully, maybe not. I did not hit the same hole, new broken link. Once again, I mean, what we're seeing from this, if I do floating arm on any of the strikes, we're not breaking Maille. The arm needs to be connected to the body, either with that fendente that I sunk weight with, or with the reverso, where again, arm and body are extremely closely connected. So if our anti-armor fendente is coming from here, it's not going to do it. This is an anti-armor fendente. This is an anti-armor reversal. So those are going to be critical in establishing our body mechanics for how we train Dagger.